Hey, watercolor artists, one thing I have found and discovered as I move from acrylics and oil to watercolor is that sometimes I didn't love the flat finish that comes with this fabulous media, the flat overall finish on the paper. When you do acrylics or oil or other media, I've also worked in mosaic, you've got some sort of reflection back. You can do a varnish or the glass or the stuff itself. But in watercolor, I have discovered a way to get some of that pop of color and bring some of it out. I am not a sparkly gal, guys, but I've discovered Pearlescent White. I have Daniel Smith, there's others. You can also use a sparkly based or glittery paint, but I don't want a lot of glitter. I just want to sometimes put in a little extra something. And when I sell my art on Etsy, people definitely comment on that. Like, hey, it just had this special glow or something about it. And here's the glow, guys. Look, I put it on the wings here. You just do a light coat with a bunch of water and a little bit of it in the throat. It's really good for animals. I put a little in the sea here. Gives a little extra something. If you're doing just still life kind of things like these boots, I just put it in the hat band here just to add a little something, and a little bit on the stitching on the boots and the boot straps, and a little bit on the front. It just added a little tiny bit. And then this one I did in the actual sun itself. So you can see that. See, it just adds a little something. Last one was a Mexico beach coastline, and put some in the waves. There it is. So I took a look at a couple of things that will really be cool, I think, for you guys to explore a little bit. One is using the paint straight. The other is mixing a little of the Pearlescent White into the paint and then using it together. Guys, this actually eliminates the need to get a whole nother metallics or translucent set, luminescent set. You can just have the Pearlescent White and mix it into whatever on your color palette. And you've got 2 for 1, basically. And then, so that's what that is here. And then this is glazing it over the top. So as you guys can see, it does come out. It does tone down the vibrancy a little bit if you mix it first. But let's take a look at how this is. I've made up some random fantasy fish, and I'm gonna see how that is. This is my fish that I'm doing straight painting, letting it dry, and glazing the Pearlescent White over the top. And then this one, I'm mixing it in to the paint first and doing all the layers of this one will have a glazing effect, and we'll see what happens. So after letting it dry, a couple of observations. One is that when they're mixed together first and then put on, you can see most obviously in the fins, it dulls it down a little bit because it's not fully transparent. There's a tiny bit opacity to it. So it does make it a little bit more pastel or dull down the vibrancy a little bit. The other thing, and this is totally obvious, but you can control where you're putting the ending sparkle if you're just adding it last. So I didn't want the face, I just wanted that stripe, whereas here you're getting the whole thing. But obviously you could also have 2 piles, one that has it mixed in and one that doesn't. So bottom line is, guys, get this Pearlescent White or something like it and have so much fun experimenting. You can do so many cool things with it. Let me know. Definitely drop it in my community section of the community art, Karen Evans Art Mojo. I want to see what you end up doing with your sparkles. Keep the mojo flowing. I will see you guys in your studio next time.